and gentlemen, please stand by. Today, a special presentation, Senior Day, here for the Eastview Lady Patriots at home against the Glen Grizzlies. We're waiting for the activities to start and pay special tribute to these seniors. So we'll continue with a little music here in the background and wait for the coaches to make their way to the gym to recognize these seniors.
Good afternoon. No. Coach Delbosky, do you know how to? Hello? What do we do?
Now we're going to go courtside for Senior Day here at Eastview High School and these Lady Patriots.
Good afternoon and welcome to Eastview High School. Today is a special celebration, and that is not just Halloween, but also Senior Recognition Day. We'd like to welcome Glen to Eastview and recognize their 6 seniors, starting with number 1, Mackenzie Hoffman, number 2, Taylor Davis, number 7, Chloe Coffey, number 10, Mariah Bankin, number 11, Ashley Bonneville, and number 23, Amanda Baker. Please come collect your gift. We will now recognize the Eastview seniors who have helped shape this program, starting with number 1, Kayla White. Kayla is escorted by her parents, Karen and Brett White. Kayla is also involved in the following activities: Austin Juniors Volleyball Club, Eastview Track and Field, National Junior Honor Society, PALS, and is a Rotary Club Scholar for being in the top 5% of her class. Next year, Kayla will be attending Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi, to continue her academic and volleyball career. Kayla's favorite memory from this season was beating Georgetown at Georgetown for the first time in Eastview volleyball's history, and last season the tournament in Athens where the team stayed in the lake. What she'll miss most is playing for Coach Delbosky, getting to see all of her coaches every day, and getting to play the sport she loves with her best friends. Her advice for future Patriots: trust your coaches because they truly do everything to teach you and make you better. They love you, and if you give them your all, they will do the same in return. Also, these 4 years go by faster than you think, so don't take it for granted. Kayla White, everybody. Number 2, Madeline Parsons. Madeline is escorted by her parents, Wade and Stacy Parsons, and brother Jake. Madeline is also involved in the following activities: PALS, National Honor Society, and was varsity soccer and cross country. Next year, Maddie is planning on attending Texas State to major in criminal justice with a minor in victim studies and get her master's in psychology. Maddie's favorite memory from this season was beating Georgetown at Georgetown, getting haunted by Mary Lou with Eli, and watching McKenna roll off the dock at the lake house in Athens. What she'll miss most is tournaments and getting to spend so much time with her coaches and best friends. Advice for future Patriots: know that this program is going to push you beyond what you thought you were capable of, physically and mentally, but it is the lessons you learn in this program that will shape you for who you are and will carry yourself, how you will carry yourself for a lifetime. Be thankful for the tough love and high expectations. We are lucky to have a coaching staff who believes in us enough to provide that. Number 3, Kristen Maldonado. Kristen is escorted by her parents, Sandy and Randy Maldonado. Kristen is also involved in the following activities: varsity softball, varsity track, and club softball. Next year, Kristen is undecided, but is still looking at her options to play softball. Kristen's favorite memory from this season was watching McKenna slip off the dock in Athens. What she'll miss most is out-of-town tournaments and creating a sisterhood. And her advice for future Patriots is to cherish as much as you can. The memories you make on the court is something you can never take back. Number 4, Amy Diaz. She is escorted by her dad, Benny. Amy is also involved in powerlifting and varsity track and field. Next year, Amy is undecided of her plans, and her favorite memory from this season was when we won against Georgetown on their home court. What she'll miss most is playing on the court and celebrating wins as a team. And her advice for future Patriots is take every mistake you make on the court as a lesson and a challenge to do better. Amy Diaz. Number 5, McKenna Baylor. McKenna is escorted by her parents, Shane and David Baylor. McKenna is also involved in the following activities: track, club volleyball, NHS, AP art, and loves to foster kittens and tend to her dog Hazel. Next year, McKenna will be attending Texas A&M College Station, where she'll be studying visualization under the College of Architecture with hopes of becoming an animator for Disney. McKenna's favorite memory from this season was coming back and beating Georgetown because she was quarantined the first round. She also loved the Athens tournament last year when the team went undefeated and won first place. What she'll miss most is her teammates. More than anything else, over the past 4 years, they have become her second family. She has cried with them, laughed with them, won with them, learned with them, but most importantly, she has loved them as her sisters. Advice for future Patriots. While winning feels good, winning with your best friends is great. No matter what, always push yourself to be the best teammate and friend you can be, because dedication, hard work, and kindness will always lead to success. McKenna Baylor. Number 6, Mary Brown. Mary is escorted by her parents, Jim and Tara Brown. Mary is also involved in the following activities: basketball, cross country, track and field, and National Honor Society. Next year, Mary will be attending a college to be determined, but to continue her academic and athletic career. Mary's favorite memory from this season was going to Granbury and Athens tournaments last year and beating Georgetown last night. What she'll miss most is making memories with her teammates and getting to see them every day. And her advice for future Patriots is value these moments because they go by way too fast. Mary Brown. Number 8, Eli Woods. Eli is escorted by her mother, Jessica Woods. Eli is involved in coaching Pop Warner cheerleading. Next year, Eli will be attending Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Eli's favorite memory from this season was going to the Nut House and being stuck in the haunted room with Madeline. What she'll miss most is having dance battles at our away tournaments, and her advice for future Patriots: don't take anything for granted because it'll be over before you know it. Eli Woods. Lastly, a special thanks to senior manager Sam Yantis. Sam joined us with this season and took control of team stats, huddle footage, and day-to-day operations. He will be attending the University of Texas with future plans of pursuing accounting through the Red McCombs School of Business. Thank you, Sam, for being a 5th coach to our staff. And these are your Eastview seniors for the 2020 season. We will now proceed with normal game warm-up.
With normalcy. I'm cracking up at Emily sitting. Look at her.
With that, we thank our seniors and what they've done. I'll try to picture them real quick as they get their mask off. And so now the warm-ups begin. We'll take a timeout, go to the rotating SHN board, and be back with the matchup between the Glen Grizzlies and your Eastview Lady Patriots. Stand by. High School and SHN Sports coverage of Eastview Lady Patriot Volleyball. And what a day here in the gymnasium on the campus of Eastview High School in Georgetown. I'm Wally Arman with today's call. The Glen Grizzlies coming to the match as the visiting team against the home team, Eastview Lady Patriots. The big thing, the Eastview Lady Patriots coming off a big high of their first win in school history at Georgetown in volleyball, and they did it in fine fashion last night. 4 sets to win it all. First set, Eastview 25-18. They came out hot. Coach Del Bosque called a timeout at 17 apiece. And from there, the Lady Patriots went on an 8-1 run to end that set. Come back set 2, Georgetown put it in their favor, 25-21. They took set 2, evened it up, and just the back and forth matchup was just fun to watch last night. But the Lady Patriots, something it feels like they built on at Leander or on Liberty Hill, they just didn't quit. The first time out was called in second set, 8-0, and it ended up being the tightest set of the night there on the road in Liberty Hill. And you saw that last night. They lost set 2. That did not bother them. They come back in set 3, and they take set 3, 25-20. We go into the fourth set. Eastview with a chance to end the match with the set win. And, boy, they did it. It was a wonderful game, back and forth. And 25-22, the Lady Patriots take it. Georgetown made a late run there in the last set. In the closing minutes of it, in the closing points, Coach Del Bosque took a timeout at 24-22, broke the momentum, and the Lady Patriots got the side out and the win, 3-1. And what a big high to turn around and come back on an early match on Saturday here against the Glen Grizzlies on Senior Day. Just some fun activities going on with some costumes by the coaches and the seniors honored. And what an opportunity now to feed off of that. They put a kink in the system. I tell you what, sometimes you play spoiler in district play, and Eastview did that last night. Georgetown was tied with Liberty Hill at 6-3 in district play. Liberty Hill played Glen last night. I didn't find the score yet on Max Preps. I'm still checking for that. But Georgetown lost the game and fell a half game behind Liberty Hill. They play Liberty Hill today. So there's a match going on today in Liberty Hill between Georgetown and Liberty Hill. That is a key matchup for playoff standings in District 25. First place Cedar Park, second place Rouse, and then you had Liberty Hill and Georgetown tied at 6-3. I'm going to pull up Max Sports one more time. It looks like they won last night. So Liberty Hill took a game lead. They're 7-3 in district. Georgetown dropped to 6-4. So a big spoiler played there by the Lady Patriots, and a good win for the Lady Patriots, moving them to 3-7 with an opportunity to win here, as they did at Glen, and repeat that. A win against the Grizzlies would put them at 4-7 in district and put pressure on a Leander team that was at 5-5 prior to last night's matches. We'll go to the standings as they currently show to be on the Max Preps. Rouse sits at 6-0. They won last night, and Cedar Park at 10-0 in district play. 7-3 is Liberty Hill. Georgetown at 6-4. Leander lost last night. They are at 5-6. And the Eastview Patriots at 3-7. Glen at 2-8. And Marble Falls sits at 0-11. And now the Patriots and the Glenview Grizzlies being introduced. We'll go over the rosters for the Leander Glen Grizzlies. Head coach Melissa Rich. Assistant coaches Kathy Johnson and Michael Baca. Senior defensive specialist number 1, Mackenzie Hoffman. Senior outside hitter number 2, Taylor Davis. Junior defensive specialist number 3, Brooke Sturmer. A junior number 4, Presley Tolliver. A sophomore number 5, Kaylee Bobo. A junior number 6, Izzy Huntstock. A senior number 7, Chloe Coffey. A junior number 8, Maggie Gallagher. A sophomore number 9, Mia Vasquez. A senior, number 10, Mariah Bankin. A senior, number 11, Ashley Bonneville. A junior, number 14, Lainey Sloan. A junior, number 15, McKenna Elner. A junior, number 22, Jordan Troyer. And a senior, number 23, Amanda Baker. Baker, the big middle hitter for the Lady Grizzlies, is out with a knee injury. I talked to Coach Melissa Rich prior to the game, and she said it was just a big blow, as Baker is a big component, a tall middle blocker, but she is on crutches today with a knee brace as she stands on the court, and you hate to see that for any of these kids, and hope she is all right. And Maggie Chalupka, the manager for the Lady Glen Grizzlies. The great Glen Lady Grizzlies. Your Eastview Lady Patriots head coach Carol Del Bosque, varsity assistant Emily Durrell, other assistant coaches Francis Tuttle and Carrie Wright. Principal at Eastview High School, Dr. Latoya Easter. Athletic director Jason Dean. Athletic trainers Cody Bowling and Malia Garza. And a great shout out to Dr. Latoya Easter. She came in from the homecoming game and was pacing the stands area, cheering on the Lady Patriots last night. It was so fun to see it. She was getting excited. Just good to see the administration getting out and supporting these student athletes as they play hard, representing their school. Your Eastview Lady Patriots. We will go over the roster in just a second as they finish up the roster here on the court. And then we're going to break for the national anthem. Be back, and I'll go over the Lady Patriot roster. And then we will start today's match against the Grizzlies. Quick timeout. Be back with Eastview Lady Patriot Volleyball here on SHN Sports. Eastview High School for more Lady Patriots volleyball here on SHN Sports. The Lady Patriot roster, a senior libero, the captain, number 1, Kayla White. Senior defensive specialist, number 2, Madeline Parsons. A senior defensive specialist, number 3, Kristen Maldonado. A senior defensive specialist, number 4, Amy Diaz. The senior outside hitter, number 5, McKenna Baylor. The senior setter, number 6, Mary Brown. The senior outside hitter, number 8, Eli Woods. The junior, number 7, middle blocker, Stephanie Irizarry. The junior middle blocker, number 10, Kinsey Kansa. The junior outside hitter, number 11, Gabrielle Ellswick. The sophomore middle blocker, number 12, Nicolette Tatum. The junior setter, number 13, Hannah Pullen. The junior defensive specialist, number 14, Cindy Powell. The sophomore, number 15, defensive specialist, Pierre Cortez. The junior defensive specialist, number 16, Caitlin Love. And the sophomore outside hitter, number 18, Hallie Cooley. The Lady Patriots in the navy blue spandex and the white long sleeve jerseys with navy and red accents, numerals, and lettering in red. Captain Kayla White, the libero, in the all-navy uniform with the navy spandex, navy jersey, white and red accents. The visiting Glen Grizzlies in black spandex, navy blue with orange accented lettering, and white numerals. Their libero in an all-white long-sleeve jersey. The first serve from the Grizzlies, opening up play off of Madeline Parsons, out of play for the point. For the Grizzlies, it's 1-0 early on here in set number 1. Serve played up by Maldonado. Brown sets it back to Irizarry, and the lefty from the right side with the kill. Irizarry gets the kill quickly and side out to the Lady Patriots, evens it up at 1 apiece. Kayla White back to serve. Her serve played up but over. What a serve there to start the match for Kayla White. And 2-1. The Patriots jump on top. Serve it deep. Libero up into the net and unable to make the play on the second touch was Gallagher. Point to the Lady Patriots. 3-1. Serve from White. Short and into the net. The first service error of set number 1 and the day for the Lady Patriots. Last night did a great job. Only 4 total for the Lady Patriots in the combined 4 sets. The serve from Vasquez sent over. Maldonado goes to play it, but off of her out of bounds. The side out, or the point to the Grizzlies. Evens it up at 3 apiece. Vasquez serves again for the Grizzlies. White up to Brown. She'll set right side to Baylor, but they're going to call the double violation on Brown as she went for the back set. At point to the Grizzlies, and they take a 1-point lead. 4-3 here early on. Kansa, Baylor, Mary Brown on the front row. Kayla White, Madeline Parsons, and Maldonado on the back row. Quick set in the middle. Kinsey Kansa goes to play it, gets the kill, the block, and they try to save it up, and a lift called on the Grizzlies. That'll even it up on the side out as Madeline Parsons comes out, and Eli Woods onto the front row. Mary Brown back to serve for the Patriots. She'll send it over. Ball played up into the net, up the first touch, and point to the Lady Patriots. 5-4. They take the lead back here in set number 1. Brown, short serve, played up. It'll be a far right side attack. And they called Irizarry, or 8. Looked like they called 7, but they said 8. Eli Woods in the net. The net violation gives the side out to the Grizzlies. And evens up the score at 5 apiece. Back to serve number 15, Elner. Mary Brown, a quick set in the middle. Kansa with the tip. It's played up. Grizzlies reset right side. Ball sent deep. Maldonado passed up to Brown. Quick set in the middle. Kansa, she'll tip deep. A diving play by Vasquez, but off of her touch, out of bounds, and the point side out to the Lady Patriots. Good read by Kansa as she went up there, sent it deep. The defense had sunk it in for the Grizzlies and gets the point. Amy Diaz into the match. Her first go around. Serve is over. Grizzlies set it, right side attack. Cross court, but out. Long hitting error there. And the point to the Lady Patriots. 7-5 here in set number 1. Diaz, Brown, and Kayla White in the back row. Kansa, Eli Woods, and Ellswick on the front row. Left side attack sent over by Davis of the Grizzlies. Played up by Kayla White. Brown now to Ellswick. She'll attack, dug up, and a left side attack from Elsner again, or Davis again, but that one was long. Great job by Kayla White to watch that all the way to the line. And it just out long, and an 8-5 lead for the Lady Patriots, the biggest of the set so far. Davis with the serve. Grizzlies group, quick set in the middle. The attack off of Mary Brown. Eli Woods with a great save. A deep shot put back over by Bonneville. And off the hand of an outstretched Diaz there, unable to track it down as they sent it deep. Side out to the Lady Grizzlies, 6-8. They trail by 2. Into the ballgame is a number 12 for the Grizzlies. Not on the roster I have. A nice serve to the near side. Kayla Davis had to dive at it as Ellswick seemed to be in the area, but some miscommunication there. 8-7. Eastview's lead cut to 1. Ellswick plays this one up. Mary Brown passes it. White sends it over the outstretched arms of 12. She had sunk up to almost a 10-foot line. Good ball there by Kayla White. Side out to the Lady Patriots. 9-7, they lead by 2. Irizarry in, and now Kinsey Kansa drops back to serve for the Lady Patriots. Grizzlies set it up, right side attack. Blocked at the net, but out of bounds. Bonneville with the attack and the kill off the block. Side out to the Lady Grizzlies. 9-8. Eastview leads it by 1. Davis back to serve again for the Grizzlies. Down the line, and it's on the far side and out. The first service error of the set for the Glen Grizzlies. They return the favor. And the side out to the Lady Patriots in a 2-point lead, 10-8 here early on in set 1. Madeline Parsons in for Eli Woods. Parsons to serve. Ball played up. The Grizzlies scramble. It's going to be a free ball sent over, but a miscommunication there as Elner dove and tried to get the third ball up and over to no avail. Point to the Lady Patriots. 11-8. Parsons set to serve again. Nice deep serve played up by Davis. Davis will get the back row attack. Diaz up to Brown. Brown, a quick second touch. Dug up nicely. The attack from the Grizzlies. Through the block and down for the side out. 11-9. What a dig there on the quick ball by Mary Brown. The touch was sent over quickly on number 2. But a good dig and recovery by the Grizzlies. The libero, number 1, Mackenzie Hoffman, puts the ball into play. Mary Brown goes for the quick second touch, but into the net. And point to the Grizzlies, 11-10. Eastview leads by 1, and that's going to draw a timeout from Coach Delbosque. Not liking the ebb and flow going on right now. She'll take the quick timeout. We'll join her. Be back with more Lady Patriot Volleyball here on SHN Sports. Come out of the timeout. Eastview leads by 1, 11-10. The Grizzlies have the serve. The libero sends it deep. Kayla White up to Mary Brown. Set right side. Ellswick with the tip over. Blocked. Lady Patriots reset. Now the free ball sent over by Irizarry. Davis up to the center. Middle by Coffey. And she hits it long and out. Chloe Coffey, the big hitter. And quite an athlete for the Lady Grizzlies. But the side out to the Lady Patriots, 12-10. The Patriots lead by 2. Maldonado checks in, as does Baylor. Maldonado to serve. Puts it over. The Grizzlies will set back right side attack. Coffey on the running hit. Dug up by Parsons. Quick set in the middle. Irizarry, but it is out on the far right line. Good attack there by Irizarry, just wide. Side out back to Glen, 11-12. They trail by 1 here in set 1. Number 8, Gallagher, set to serve for the Lady Grizzlies. Sends it over. Maldonado up to Brown. She'll set left side Baylor. Baylor attacks. Dug up by the libero Hoffman. They'll reset right side attack, but they're going to call the double on the setter Gallagher. Side out to the Lady Patriots. 13-11. The Eastview leads it. Kayla White to serve. Sends it over. Davis plays it up. Gallagher tracks it down. The attack sent over. White up to Brown. Left side to Baylor. She attacks off the block. Dug up by Gallagher. The libero Hoffman to right side to number 4. Tolliver sends it over. The ball played up. Nice effort by White. The ball was blocked back down, but off of her, out of bounds. Side out to the Lady Grizzlies. 13-12. Eastview by 1. Serve sent over. Mary Brown sets right side. Baylor backside. The attack and give her the, what a dig there. The free ball, though, sent long by Tolliver. A great play by the Grizzlies, but to no avail as they send that ball out for the side out. 14-12. Eli Woods in for the front line for Parsons. Mary Brown back to serve. Drops one over just at the 10-foot line. Played up. Right side attack. Sent over. Off of Maldonado, out of play. Side out to the Lady Grizzlies. 14-13. Close set here so far. Back and forth as number 15, Elner, back to serve for the Grizzlies. White up to Brown. Free ball sent over by Eli Woods. Played up. Ball right at the net. And the lift called on Gallagher. So the side out back to the Lady Patriots. They'll get the point. 15-13 as Diaz back in to serve. Sends it over. Ball played up from Davis. The set back to Davis. Left side attack. Across to Kayla White. Dug up. Left side to Ellswick. She'll tip it over. Davis plays it up. The Grizzlies reset. Back row attack. Sent over deep. Brown plays that one. Diaz will pass it forward, and it'll be at the net. Ellswick with a tip over, and a great placement there by Ellswick. Gets the kill there as two Grizzlies dive. And Coach Rich not happy there. 16-13. The Lady Patriots go back to a 3-point lead, and that draws a timeout. A chance to give thanks to our sponsors of Lady Patriot Volleyball and the Booster Club, the double platinum sponsors, Kermode Outfitters, Reliable Roofing, the platinum sponsors, Elite Realty, Gaddis Law Firm, Larkin Owl Booksellers, Mackay Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Mesquite Creek Outfitters, Skin and Clinical Skincare, the Parsons Family, and Universal Appraisal Services. So we come back from the timeout. (16-13). Lady Patriots lead it by 3. Here in set number 1, Diaz continues her serve. Deep to Davis, played up. It'll be an attack on the right side, the back set. Dug up by Brown. Davis will set the ball up for Eli Woods. The cross-court attack off of the defender. He comes back in. It's played off the stanchion. And it'll reset for the Lady Patriots on the free ball. The attack from Ellswick, dug up. Right side attack, played deep. And a great play there by Mary Brown to keep it on her side. And Kansa there to send it home. That the stanchion that it hit is on the other side of the line, and it shouldn't have been able to stay in play. Just making that, asking the up official as Kayla White, the captain, goes to ask that question. And so the discussion now, Coach Delboski's arguing that it looks like a curtain that can drop down, but the curtain that it did hit, you see up above on the top, the white curtain, maybe just out of our view, it is not a playable area. It is not a playable area if the ball weren't to touch it, so why would it be able to keep the ball into play? And so that's been discussed. The point still goes to the Lady Patriots, the 4-point lead. Diaz serves it into play. A left side attack from Davis, but into the net. No good. Point to the Lady Patriots, their largest lead of set number 1. 18-13, and that's going to draw another quick timeout by Coach Rich. We'll take it with them. Be back with more Lady Patriot Volleyball on SHN Sports in just a moment. Ball back into play off the timeout, and the side out for the Lady Grizzlies. Breaking the momentum of the Lady Patriots. Cuts the lead to 4. The Glen Grizzlies 14, the Lady Patriots 18. Serve over, Kayla White up to Brown. Quick set at Kenzie Kansa. Woohoo! What a hit there in the middle. The timing perfect off the ball from Mary Brown. Quick set and the kill for Kenzie. 19-14. And a substitution here. Cindy Powell will come in for Kansa. She'll drop back to serve. Cindy Powell's first action of set number 1. Sends it over. Grizzlies attack from the right side. Bonneville The nice runner, a save by Mary Brown over. Reset for the Grizzlies. Now Davis. Diaz digs it up. Brown will set it up to Ellswick. Cross court. Dug up by the Grizzlies. They'll reset left side Davis. Her attack, but into the net as she tried to cut it to an open spot. Right over the net on the near line, but she hit it into the net. And point to the Lady Patriots, the biggest lead again. 20-14, a 6-point lead. And now here comes a substitution for the Grizzlies as number 10, Mariah Bankin, checks in for Taylor Davis. Cindy Powell sends it over. Ball played up. Track down. Back row attack coming for the Lady Grizzlies. Ball dug there by Powell. It goes over. Grizzlies reset. Middle attack. A tip over. Eli Woods turns around, but Irizarry catches it off the net and can't get the ball up in the air. Side out to the Lady Grizzlies. 20-15. Eastview leads by 5. Powell and Kansa re-substitute, and then Kayla White, the libero, in. Diaz plays the serve up to Mary Brown. Left side attack by Ellswick. A cross-court hit, but out of bounds. Cuts the lead back to 4, 20-16. Serve by Sturmer, put into play. White up to Brown. Quick set in the middle. Irizarry up, tips it over, and a scramble for it. Sturmer lays out, but unable to get the touch. Side out to the Lady Patriots. Eli Woods out off the back row. In is Hannah Pullen. Number 13 drops a beautiful serve in. Play in the middle. Bonneville. Diaz off of White and out of play. Nice kill in the middle there by the senior Bonneville. Side out to the Lady Patriots, or to the Lady Grizzlies. 21-17. 4-point lead for Eastview. Hoffman, the libero, sends it deep. Diaz up. Back set to Ellswick. Sent deep. Dug up by the Grizzlies. Back row attack. Now the free ball being sent over. White plays it up to pull into set. Middle to Irizarry. Off the block, and it hits the floor. Nice set there, Irizarry, but the block caught at the net. It looked like Coffey and Vasquez there. Point to the Lady Grizzlies. Cut the lead to 3 now. 21-18. Hoffman still serves for the Grizzlies. Sends it over. Mary Brown up to Pullen. She'll set back right side. Ellswick punches it over. Grizzlies gather it. Hoffman passes the ball right side. Attack. Played up by Diaz. Pullen sends it over. Coffey goes up. Give the block to Irizarry. She's patrolling the net there. What a great job. Huntstock had a free swing at it. And I believe it was Huntstock, maybe Coffey, but Irizarry there to block it down. 22-18. 4-point lead for Eastview. Right side attack. Coffey goes to punch it over. It's blocked back. The Grizzlies set to attack. White passes it up to Pullen. The set left side to Baylor. Cross court. It's dug up. Hoffman. Right side attack. Blocked at the net. And there it is. Baylor. Irizarry beside her. Baylor with the block. Point to the Lady Patriots. 23-18. A 5-point lead. 2 points away from the set. What a serve there by Maldonado. She drops the soft serve over. And Lady Grizzlies can't get to it. Now set point for the Lady Patriots. 24-18. Maldonado to serve. Sends it deep. Played up. Left side attack coming. The swing. And the ball hits the court in between Maldonado and White. Nice kill there, I believe, by Vasquez for the Lady Grizzlies. Cuts the lead to 5. 24-19 on the side out. One side out needed for the Patriots to take set number 1. Number 8, Gallagher back to serve for the Lady Grizzlies. She sends it long, and the servicer will end set number 1, the second of the set, and that ends the ball game. 25-19. Lady Patriots take set number 1. Quick timeout. Be back with set number 2. More Eastview Lady Patriot Volleyball on SHN Sports. Eastview High School on SHN Sports, Eastview Lady Patriots Volleyball. I'm Wally Harmon. Today's match, the Lady Patriots taking on the Glen Grizzlies, and it starts off like we left off last night with a win in set number 1. The Lady Patriots off a big win last night. It was so fun during senior. If you joined us, you heard some of their biggest memory or greatest memory of Eastview volleyball. And I think 3 of the seniors all said winning the big match at Georgetown last night, the first time in school history. And it was a big win, great to be a part of. And today they pick up where they left off with the first set win, 25-19 over the Lady Grizzlies. We're set number 2. The Patriots on the right side of your screen, and the left side are the Grizzlies. They don't switch during this pandemic. The bleachers are the benches are separated, so the girls have some social distancing. Everyone wearing masks while they play, including the officials. When they communicate with the players or anything as such, they put their mask on. And so the Grizzlies served first to open set 1, and the Lady Patriots will serve first to open set number 2. Mary Brown, McKenna Baylor, Kinsey Kansa on the front row. Kayla White, Madeline Parsons, Krista Maldonado on the back row. White puts a serve into play. The attack over. Brown plays the second touch over. But a net violation on Brown. Coach Rich up quickly and gets the call. I apologize. We'll reset it. I'm sitting there watching everything going on here in the gym. I'll get reset. I apologize. Grizzlies put it into play. A dive there by Maldonado is a short. Point to the Grizzlies. Serve over. Kansa sends it deep on the tip. Played up by the Grizzlies. Back row attack. Sent over. White plays it up to Brown. Quick set in the middle. Kansa, she goes for the kill. And off the hands of number 12, out of play. The side out to the Lady Patriots. And get their first point here of set number 2. 2-1. Brown drops back to serve. Eli Woods checks in on the front row. And Madeline Parsons checks out for the Patriots. Brown, nice serve, short, played up by the Grizzlies. Coffee with a running punch over. Mary Brown in the middle. Quick set to Kansa. And what a tip there. Kinsey read it well. The right side inside the 10-foot line. No one home. And Kinsey with the nice little tip over. Plays it right to the hole. And the point for the Lady Patriots. All square. 2 apiece as Brown sets the serve. Nice hard serve. Sent over. Played up. Chase down. Back row. Attack sent over. Maldonado up to Brown. Left side. Baylor. She'll swing away. Off the block of Coffee. Gets it back and sends it right back over. Coffee did a great job of blocking it and getting the ball up. It came over the net. Baylor hammered it right down for the point. Nice kill by Baylor to stay there and swing away again. She had a great night attacking the net last night. Several kills in the battle with her and Lily Barker. Brown sends a serve over, but floats it out a little bit wide. First service error of set number 2 for the Lady Patriots, and a side out to the Grizzlies. 3-3 now the score here in set number 2. Serve sent over. White up to Brown. Quick set in the middle to Baylor. And the tip to the left. Finds the hole there at the 10-foot line as the server Gallagher tried to come up and make the play, but not there quick enough. Side out to the Lady Patriots and a 4-3 lead. Baylor, Maldonado out. Ellswick and Diaz in. Diaz on the back row to serve. Sends it over. Played up. Gallagher will set it right side. Coffee with the running hit, but into the net. Hitting error and another point for the Lady Patriots. 5-3. Diaz the serve again, and she drops a nice floater in. The first touch off into the net. Gallagher tries to save it, unable to. Great serve by Diaz. I tell you what, the serving has gotten so good here in the last few matches for the Lady Patriots. Only 4 last night, only 2 so far today. Attack in the middle, tipped over. Brown plays it. Diaz will pass it right side to Eli Woods. The attack off the block, and it's out for the point, Lady Patriots. And that'll draw a timeout, the 4-point lead for the Lady Patriots off the Eli Woods kill. And that draws that timeout from Coach Rich, her first of the set. Another opportunity to thank some of the sponsors, the gold sponsors of Lady Patriot Volleyball and the Lady Patriot Volleyball Booster Club. Allied Electrical Services Incorporated, American Irrigation Repair, Auntie Anne's Pretzels, Austin Fire Protection LLC, BBVA Compass Bank, Capstone Works, Centex Shirt and Embroidery, Georgetown Pediatric Dentistry, GTX Sports Recovery, Hula Cowgirl Shaved Ice, John F. Lewis, PC, Kanga Roofing, Paulberg MD, and Amy Friggle PAC, Texas Crowstone, SNR Roofing, and the Burnett family. Thank you to all the sponsors of Lady Patriot Volleyball and the Lady Patriot Volleyball Booster Club. Off the timeout from Coach Rich, 3-7. The Grizzlies trail it by 4. Diaz back to serve again, sends one over the net. Grizzlies play it from the left side attack, into the net, up the block. As Vasquez gets the kill, and the side out, 7-4. Back to serve will be Vasquez. Glenn trails by 3 here in set number 2. She sends it deep. Ellswick plays it up to Brown. Kansa knocks it over. Nice scramble there. Reset. Left side. The punch shot over. Diaz. Up to Brown. Quick set in the middle, and it's just a little bit off. Kansa can't get to it. It's a little bit high. And the ball hits the floor. Point to the Lady Grizzlies. Cut the lead back to 2. 7-5. Eastview leads it here in set 2. The serve from Vasquez. Ellswick passes it up, a touch out of play. And Coach Saboski will readjust the defensive set. Diaz and Kayla White. Back to serve receive. White up to Brown. Quick set in the middle to Kansas. She'll tip it over to the vacancy. Over inside the 10-foot line. Nice play there by Kinsey. She reads it. And side out for the Lady Patriots. 8-6, 2-point lead, and Kinsey Kansa drops back to serve. She drops it in there at the 10-foot line. Played up, left side attack. Off the block, Ellswick gets a hand on it. But out of play, side out to the Lady Grizzlies. 7-8, Glenn trails by 1. Hoffman the libero for the Grizzlies. Back to serve. White. Up to Brown, set to the right side. Eli Woods on the attack, and I love it. The line judge he didn't know. He crossed his arms. The up ref called it. Good kill there by Eli Woods. Give her the kill. Side out to the Lady Patriots. 9-7. Madeline Parsons in, sends it over. Ball played up by the Grizzlies. Back row attack into the net by number 4 Tolliver. Another point to the Lady Patriots, 10-7. They lead it by 3. Parsons with the serve. Down the line, played up. Hoffman the libero. Passes up left side. The attack. And off the net. Number 10, Bankin, gets it off the net. It rolls down and shoots over in. For the Lady Grizzlies, they get the side out, and the point cut it to 10-8. Lady Patriots lead it by 2. Number 12 into serve for the Grizzlies. White up to Brown. Left side attack, Irizarry off the block. Nice block there. Bonneville gets up and puts the block down. Had the assistance of Hunstock as well. 10-9, a 1-point lead for Eastview. Serve put into play. White up to Brown. Free ball sent over by Kayla White. The Grizzlies reset. Middle attack by Bonneville. Blocked at the net by Irizarry. Left side attack. Off the tip. Diaz played it up. But no chance there to get to it. Out of play. And that's going to even the score at 10 apiece. Serve put into play. Parsons, Brown, middle. Ellswick tries a little floater, but into the net. And the substitution coming in as Glenn takes the lead, 11-10. Hallie Cooley into the match for the first time. A little drop serve played in. Kayla White comes all the way from the front. And dives right before the net and gets the ball up, but into the net. Unable. What an effort there by Kayla White. But just can't to get that ball up. 12-10. Brown gets the ball. Hallie Cooley, her first attempt. Drops it in, a dive there, dig it up. Back row free ball sent over. Kayla White plays it up to Brown. Quick set in the middle. Irizarry, the lefty. Dug up. The ball back over by the Grizzlies. Brown will set it. Back row attack Parsons. She sends it over off the block. Played up by the Grizzlies. Right side attack. Or left side attack, I apologize. Diaz up to Brown. Back row attack by Parsons. Gets it over. Dug up by the Grizzlies. Right side attack. Hunstock across. Off of Parsons. Diaz unable to run it down. A nice hit there by Hunstock. And a 3-point lead here for the Lady Grizzlies. 13-10. Glenn leads it by 3. The floater over. Cooley plays it up to Brown. Quick second touch. Played up by Hoffman. Set by 12. Quick at the net. And it's punched over, but out on the near line here. So a break for the Lady Patriots. Side out and the point. Cuts the lead to 2 for the Grizzlies. Diaz out and Cooley out. Maldonado back to serve. Sends it over, and Hoffman ain't able to play the pass up. Serve receive. It goes out for the point. Lady Patriots got it now to 1. Good serve there by Maldonado. 13-12. Eastview trails by 1. Ball played up by the Grizzlies. Back row attack. A great ball by Maldonado. Left side is Baylor. She'll cut it over. Played up by Bankin. She'll attack from the left side. And Bankin with the kill. Side out to the Lady Grizzlies. The 2-point lead. 14-12. For the Patriots on the floor, Irizarry, Brown, and Baylor on the front row. Parsons, Maldonado, and White on the back row.